Hello, welcome all. I forgot to mute. I forgot to unmute. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna play some more Touhou, the PC-98 games. I still haven't completed any of the ones I've been trying to complete with good endings and with final bosses beat. Like with 4, I got a pretty good attempt in last time, but then I died at the very final boss, which kicks you out. And 5, I beat the final boss, but because I had to use a credit, I couldn't get the good ending. I'm gonna start with 4, and then go to 5, and then play 2 if I still have any energy left. And speak of energy, last time I think I did surprisingly well in the games, despite sucking. I still think when I watched a little bit of my recording that I was dodging pretty well at parts. I don't know if I have that sort of day today. I might have used all my available skill for the 9 Souls final boss this week. But hopefully it's gonna go well. Or at least... Oh no, these are still here. I'm gonna summon them back as needed. I'm gonna start here my NEC PC-98 with my crazy memory once again. So this is Touhou 4. Lotus Land Story, or Gensokyo. Finland has a lot of Touhou fans. But not in my friend circles, as I've mentioned. And there's a nickname for Gensokyo among Finnish fans, which is Gensokura. It's just kind of saying it like a Finnish place name. Or combining like a Kyro's ending part or ending morpheme of a Finnish place name. I don't know what it means exactly. Did I talk about this last time? Anyways, here's Lotus Land Story. I still on max players. Or real shooters. I'm not a real shooter. Or a real baller. Or anything. Am I a real gamer even? I'm a real weeb. I'm playing Touhou, right? Somebody took that card from me at some point. I don't remember what kind of transgression I committed. Okay, let's go. I thought about my character choices very hard, and I'm still gonna use Maris on this. Her illusion laser was just too good for her bosses. I think that's one major thing that gave me hope. I haven't practiced the games. During these, during the week I haven't played any Touhou. Actually, could it be actually 2 weeks? I'm not sure. But, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to dodge lives, as always. No, I will do my best to get them. At the items. Use bombs. Maybe using bombs is, once again, the main thing I should focus on, which I tend to fail at. I'm once again playing with the controller, where using bombs is very comfortable. Like, I'm holding the shoot button with the midpoint of my thumb, I don't know what it's called, and then I can use like the base of my thumb to bomb. So it shouldn't require a lot of neural activity to use a bomb. It just requires that decision coming from my brain to my thumb. That's kind of how video games work. They are hand-eye coordination, like from eye to brain, brain to hand. I definitely don't have the best of that skill, but hopefully it's enough. Oh, I went close to that bucket. I talked some weird shit about the first boss last time, of her being a playable character in 5. But the actual playable character in 5, I realized, it's Yuka. It's the final boss, not the first boss. It's just that because they both are kinda green, I mixed them up, I think. Am I again talking nonsense? I saw a thread today about Yuka, and they discussed how she's one of the rare characters that comes from the PC-98 games to the Windows games. Like, to my understanding, there's sort of like a rebootish thing going on with the Windows games, but nothing is as retconned as 1. I think well, 1 is not really taken into account by any of the games, not even 2. Or maybe 2, like 1 and 2 were made at the same time, right? Or, they were just sold at the same time. But 1 was of course made first. I don't think there's any other series than Touhou maybe, where the games are made out of order. And even that is like just a weird naming scheme. I don't play those. I still haven't figured out if Touhou is something you could play on Twitch. Like, they are strange RPG Maker games, but... which is kind of my thing. It's definitely my thing. But, they might have content that is not Twitch approved. A shame, like, I think in an ideal world, you could just, like, put a age restriction, optional one, on your stream, and you could just stream anything. Actually, maybe I can stream anything, because I'm absolutely inconsequential when it comes to Twitch. So I probably... nobody probably reports me what I'm trying to say. No matter what I played. First bomb has been used. Like, I gained the bomb extend, I think, from the previous boss. So I wanted to make sure I don't lose it here. And I might have lost a bomb or a 1-up from the mid boss here. I have a feeling I dodged something it dropped. Or I like noticed that just barely. I think the way I'm paying, like, it's not just hand-eye coordinates I talk about. I think the way I'm paying attention at the game is also, like, non-ideal. I'm switching my attention away from what is happening currently sometimes, and then sometimes I'm too focused on, like, what is happening near me instead of looking ahead. It's definitely not a perfect balance. Who was this again? It's Kurumi. He's a vampire. And of course, a blood red background for a vampire. When I read about the series before playing this, I had the idea that the so-called Western monsters only start appearing in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. But no, vampires have been here for a long time. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil is it 2002 maybe? Like, it's not that much time after these games. One reason why I would love to complete something tonight is that I feel like that will give me more of a permission to move on to Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, which by the way is getting a remake. But usually I'm not very interested in remakes, even though that is one that is made by the original dev. I'm pretty sure it's made by Zoom. Maybe with the help of some artist or something? Maybe with the help of AI? I don't know. No accusations here. I was about to go deeper into an AI discussion, but that is just completely out of scope from what I'm doing right now. I'm not playing Touhou 26 or whatever, where those AI backgrounds appeared. That's what those ones make them more more topical. 7 lives, that's a lot. But despite that feeling like a lot, I have nothing after them. If I want to beat the game. Such a good song. I think most people here just start from memes and remix videos. But it's a good song as a whole. I'm definitely using my bombs very liberally, but I think that's simply better than using too little of them. So even if it's a mistake of some persuasion, it's the least bad of the bad choices I could make. There I fought the temptation of using a bomb, and it was a great success. It would feel very embarrassing to die to the silly ghosts. Oh, glad I didn't. I was so afraid now that I was gonna be hit by the 3 boss bullets. Because I remember last time I got hit by them once, at least. And I didn't want to repeat that. So far, I don't know if all of my bombs have been justified in the sense that I would have gotten hit if I didn't use them. But still, I think my bomb usage has improved since last time, so far. So I hope we won't get use more bombs message, you subhuman, whatever I got at the end. Okay, so this is the one with the scythe and the Zelda tiles. Yeah, the fight where you have to sit and cry for a while before you can start actually hurting her. There we go. Ah! Well, let's call that restocking my bombs. A very hopeful way to call a failure. But yeah, if nothing else, I used all my bombs before dying. Which is, like I've been trying to say, a mild success. Let me begin. The charging sound scares me because it reminds me of the laser that Yuga does. I'm definitely gonna dodge Yuga's laser today. I'm sure that's a common part to use a bomb. It really calls for one. This boss is a big up in difficulty compared to the first 2. I got an extend but still 7 lives. Oh, it's because I died once. That explains it. Oh, got a bomb too. It's a huge decrease in points when you play with 6 starting lives, which is fair. Like it should be a huge decrease. It more than divides your points by 3. Round. Focusing. Mid boss. I drilled through her. Wait, what hit me? Damn it, didn't see it. There's the bomb. I think the second mid boss here drops alive. Or was that Touhou 5? At least like one mid boss dropped alive and I dodged it last time. At the full power. Guru power. Here I confuse demons. I guess it's kind of surprising how long it took for SMT-inspired Touhou fan game to come out, because as I've been learning, Touhou is somewhat SMT-inspired in the first place. Extend. Back to 7. I hope there's no max lives. Actually, that probably is not something I need to worry about. I think I might have lost some potential followers on Twitch when I couldn't beat this game last time as like a clutch at the end of my last life, because I noticed that several people left the instant after I failed. Hello, Duck. Oh, you unfollowed? Yeah, it's fair. That was a horrible performance. Bomb? Okay, I should get it. I got it. Nice. I was psyching myself up to take a little bit of risk to pick up the bomb. How many little girls are there in this mansion? They suck. Every one of them dead is a good thing for the world. Oh! This part is something that has scared me every time. Now it scared me enough to trigger my bomb finger. There was one scary dodge there. Come on, stop your laser. Yeah, it's the Reemu battle. This is, if I remember correctly, this is absolutely horrible. Might be harder than Yuka. Here we go. Oh yeah, I remembered Yuka's lasers, but I didn't remember Reemu's follow attack. It follows you twice. Yeah, and these bounce like we're playing Breakout. Just like last time, my attempt like dissolves when I get to this boss. It's such a shame. Okay, now I did alright for a minute. I can't find a way through. I couldn't see where there could have been a good spot to go through there. How many lives do I have now? Like 3 anymore? Why did I use my bombs more? I knew I was gonna die multiple times. I just want to get this over with. Almost there. So my lives are now 4. Okay. Oh, Duck sent me something beautiful in Discord. Let's see. Okay, let's play this at the end. It is there's some nice Touhou girls singing in this video. Or maybe it's an intermission between the games. Okay, 5 lives. I got an extent. Or was it just a bomb extent? Yeah, still just 4 lives. The penultimate stage. Something about, like, me dying repeatedly makes me completely forget about bombs. Like, it makes me, I don't know what to call it, like, go berserk in the way that, I just want to shoot the enemy and not die again, and it just makes me play worse. Like, instead I should somehow wipe it off my brain that I just died, and, sort of reset myself. Nope, they're not gonna hit me. I'm absolutely safe here. I just need to move a little bit of left and right every now and then. My mentality, my mental practice I tried to do there did not work out. Lives. I just don't have a good feeling about this. Why? I just need to get a better attitude, maybe. Have a build small help. That was getting spicy. Okay, no bombs needed, no knives needed. I can destroy Yuka easily. I know about her laser. And she's just a sleepy girl. This can't be that bad. Yeah, it looks fast, but see how easy that is to dodge. I shouldn't talk shit like this. Ah! Well, I got my bombs back. Yeah, I shouldn't try to get the points here. Not like they're gonna help me very much. Oh, I didn't need to bomb that. I was on path to safety there. Oh, laser. Last minute I remembered. Would have been embarrassing for me to talk about dodging the laser this whole time and then get hit by it. I have to say I remember there being more like a sound cue for it, like Drew. Here we go again. There is do sound for it. Yo, I get double unfollowed just now. No, that didn't even go so bad. I still have 3 lives. Only 1 stage left. Oh, you would have double followed. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, 1 more boss. How will it go? We'll see soon. Raspberry trap. What the hell does that even mean? It would be great to get 1 more extend here before the boss. Like 4 lives would be such luxury. But yeah, I stand with my conclusion that Remu fight is more difficult than at least the first version of Yuka. There's all kinds of enemies here. this is the part with the slow bullets, I remember this. Oof. Are we there yet? No? I thought the last stage was just gonna be like most of the boss, but no, there's definitely more here. Come any closer? Bomb! Great, 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 great. How about the one-up? Oh, here we go. What is F? Guru power. Something was about to happen, but it kinda cancelled. Okay, here we go. Phase 2. You gain full glory. So 4 lives, 1 bomb. Essentially that is like 7 bombs in total, I think. Here we go. I lost my nerve at the very first pattern. Well, I restocked my bombs. Hopefully I can just deal with this using my bombs like a complete loser and coward. As long as I can beat the game, it doesn't matter if I play like an embarrassment. A little bit tight there. Oh yeah, she clones herself in 2. Oh, I made it. I couldn't make it. 2 lives. Animal face down. What are we gonna do now? Yep, I remember that she has lasers too. I was ready for that. Crazy grazing. This is pretty much as far as I got last time. Oh, I was, my hands were trembling from, being so close. Oh shit, she's dead! Did I beat the game? Did I get a good ending? Let's see. Many bombs were used. After that, yeah, this has to be the good ending. Ah, that was fun. It was fun, but I was also getting really scared by the end. I definitely played the game in easy mode, like not literally, but yeah, 6 lives. Wasn't a graceful victory, but that's fine. Fighting loose with my magic like that sure feels great. Yeah, your lasers are pretty good. Phew. Still, I wonder what the ruckus was about this time. Why did those evil spirits even come to the human world? Could it be? Could it be that some suspicious people performed a suspicious ceremony to summon them here, suspiciously? Could it be that someone was trying to spread their suspicious religion? Could it be that someone was trying to infect the humans with a suspicious virus? What the hell are you talking about? Strange, strange things indeed. We just had too much free time on our hands. There's the last boss. Yeah, they was just bored. Anyway, now that they are being dealt with, let's see if I can get Rainbow to come hang out with me somewhere. In the best clothes, good to know. It's fun that even the notes have been translated to English here. Yo, you there, Reemu? Oh, it's Mari's in best clothes. I didn't even recognize her. She doesn't have the ribbon, but like a beret instead. Is she French? Ah, Maris, what's up? We got some time to kill, so go hang out somewhere. Let's go hang out somewhere. I'm so bored. Time to kill? Okay, sure, let's go. So this is Reemu Marisa friendship ending. Just wait a second. Oh, I need to change my clothes. Oh, she changed like casual clothes. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Did you wait a lot? Did you wait long? Well, like you can tell it's 90s from the wide pants. Yeah, did. So let's get going. Where are we going exactly? Haven't decided yet. Maybe you should. Come on, let's move out. Well, this is going to take a while. Fine. By the way, even though everything turned out alright this time, you really shouldn't get in the way of my job, Evil Spirit Extermination. Hahaha. It's dangerous, you know, if you say so. I think I did Reimu's job for her this time. So, how was the last boss this time? Well, in a word, weird. And had some lasers. So is this how she became their friend? Like they go invite her? She was pretty weak too. Oh, she wasn't. But there was a lot more to her than that. Like 2 phases. Oh, really? I wanted to fight her as well. She likes to fight after all. Oh, does Reimu know her? I don't remember what their story was. We've arrived. So... where the heck are we? Well, that's, you know... at any rate, for the residents of Gensokyo, this world is peaceful as always, for the most part, yeah. Or might be the first time the world is called Gensokyo, or the country. Like, in a certain eastern country, that is now named. Good ending number 3, congratulations. What is number 1 then? Maybe playing on a harder difficulty? Like, I'm assuming number 2 might be just playing with Reemu normally. Okay, instantly I got a better action last time. I'm pretty happy about that. I just need to write my name to the list, and then it's time for 5. And 2 I'm gonna read as treat as sort of bonus. 5. What is my impression of 5's difficulty combo to this? I think it's about the same. So if I can do this, I should be able to do 5, right? Amusement makers in red text seems so threatening. When you don't have many people working on this, you really gotta like give them some attention. Your skill is very done. Good. I feel like I deserve this. Normal all clear, try to hard rank. And there's Sherlock Kirisame. Marita Kirisame is her name. And really funky like font for the congratulations. It's a fun drawing though. Hard rank, maybe one day. Oh, top of the list. No, it's... am I 5 on the list? Because I was playing, like, as I mentioned, like a horrible point penalty from my additional lives. But I'm gonna treat it like an arcade game and write my name here with pride. And I deserve this symbol this time. It's like Armund Kyo, the strong Armund. That is Lotus Land story for now. Next up is Mystic Square. Or Kaikidan. I'm warmed up. I'm trying to say very with huge trouble. So hopefully that means it's gonna go better. Might be I've lost my beginner's luck for today. This is still my least favorite drawing of Remu because she looks like a soulless doll here, with her blank expression and anatomically impossible legs. No, I don't need to go to attract mode. I thought about this character too. But yeah, here's Yuka Kazami. I don't know how I mixed those characters up last time. So strange. I did good with Mima last time, and somebody said that Mima is like the best character. But when I thought about this, I thought that what would give me the best chance of not dying randomly in just the stages is famous homing shots. Just when think about this, I made this decision, which I don't know if it's the right one because it doesn't. It's not based on any sort of empirical evidence or recommendation. It's kind of based on that. I miss the carefree playstyle of having homing shots. I can be more my peesu when I play like this. My peesu is how Japanese say it. These things don't leave me in peace. But yeah, it's once again what I enjoy every single time. Like, it's so fun to go back to the first level of a game after the final level and just feel the lack of bullets in the air. Like, playing as Remu should definitely allow me to collect more items. I say yes, I dodge them effectively. I didn't see any. Wait, I noticed one up in Touhou 4, and it was in the very last level. So I'll probably let some of those drop into the pits. But I am still I'll get a connection, nice. Pretty bad one, actually. I was recording this whole time, so something about my gameplay survived. Okay, my connection is back. I don't know what happened. Was that like a sunspot exploding? I talked about Panenkoek when I was playing Zelda last time, like a Zelda Mario game. Who is like a Super Mario 64 YouTube nerd. And he has a challenge of somebody reproducing glitch he experienced in the TikTok clock level of Mario 64. And because nobody has been able in years to figure out how the glitch happened. So I think his conclusion is that there was some like electrical interference that made the game act up. So I was talking about something like that with my suddenly disappearing internet connection, although that probably happens much more likely than esoteric bug in Mario 64. And I think the glitch that I'm talking about here was something that would have improved like do not press A playstyle of Mario 64. in the most recent Pan and Coke video, I think that's how he pronounced his name. I think it's like a Dutch word that he is mispronouncing as an American. I don't know why he's using that name. But there's a moment where he explains that there's like signs in Mario 64 or proofs that the developers tried to make it fun to play for years for the players. And that he is the living proof of it because he's still playing it 30 years later. And I think that was kind of heartwarming. And here I am playing Touhou 30 years later. People talk about, like, has this game aged well? Or has it been, like, has the game aged badly? I don't think fun gameplay ages. Like, it's gonna take a little bit more to, like, get used to it. Like the gameplay style that is, like, rare nowadays, for example. But if it was fun in the 90s, it's gonna be fun now. Novelty is what disappears. Good design and fun doesn't. And of course, there are many games that bank on novelty for their appeal. But I wouldn't even say that those games age, I would just say that novelty's gone. Touhou isn't very, like, novelty-based series. Maybe with the characters, like, it's fun to see who the new characters are and what the designs are. But gameplay is very tried and true. But it does have a few, like, unique quirks, like the spell card presentation of boss attacks. I told last time how Zoom mentions that like lots of bullets gameplay style is inspired by Dodonpachi, maybe. But I don't know if that has any, like, attack announcements from the bosses. Harry's played. I think this has proved that shmups are much better, genre stream than I thought. So I should probably play more of them. Like, they're very fast-paced, very replayable when you're trying to do a challenge. And compared to the final boss or any boss in Nine Souls, I can still talk while I'm playing level. Maybe I shouldn't, but like, there is enough pauses that I can pay some attention to yammering on. Wow, she not sniped me. Or actually, it feels like I sniped myself because I moved right into the laser. That I could have very well dodged. I don't know why that happened. Very disappointing. Oh, and needless bomb usage too. Okay, that was a big blunder, getting hit by the laser. I didn't die during the first two stages in Touhou 4, which helped me a lot in surviving until the end. People unfollowed. Oh, I can do random mistakes. I at least didn't say the whole day that I know I'm definitely gonna, like, not get hit by Louise. Like, what a loser that Louise is. But yeah, it was a second boss. It wasn't a difficult attack, so yeah, I can't defend myself too much there. I'm kinda missing some of Marisa's power here, although Marisa is weaker in this game compared to 4. Well, one reason why I was able to complete 4 might be that I was playing a little bit of an overpowered character. Like, this game is probably better balanced compared to that. Ah! Oh, I was flying close to the sun. I I've heard some people mod in like visible hitboxes into Touhou games, and those some people are me when I played Touhou 6. Like I was kind of disturbed by the idea that I have a very small hitbox, but I don't know where it is in the character sprite. And I had just played some like spaceship shmup, where you could tell where the hitbox is from the ship's design. And then I noticed that there was a mod to add a hitbox graphic. God damn it! Please unfollow. Hitbox graphic to be added in 6. And I did it. And now it feels wrong because I think the game is very obviously designed so that there's a lot of leeway you can get with your small hitbox. But like the balancing factor is that you like have to get a touch on where it is exactly. Like this is a forgiving game in that sense that there's a lot of bullets, but it's a very tiny part of your sprite that can actually be hurt. And I feel the hit coming every time it comes, so I think I have some sort of handle on it where it is. Two lives, by the way. I mean 5. Oh, I have 5 lives. It's just that bad then. I thought I had done 2 lives, but that's my bombs. If I don't suck now, I think 5 lives is gonna be enough. But let's see how much suckage there is gonna be against Alice. What I remember from Alice is that the fight doesn't necessarily start very difficult, but at a certain point she starts like actually trying to kill you. Oh yeah, and she does the annoying mirror that shields her from shots. That's a good attack because it kind of forces you to leave the comfort spot of below the screen. Yeah, I'm sucking. I know. Am I even at full power? Well, now I am. Let's bomb again. Me playing this game well. We back. That gives me time until the connection returns to put this here. What's going on? Oh, thank God it's over for now. Okay. I died on once. That's not as good as I hoped, not as bad as I feared. There's still 3 stages, so long way to go. What's this game where extents depend on item pickups? I think that's the rule in this one. Well, the single ones probably don't help me very much, but I'm trying to get some of them. I have some bad memory of this stage. Did I like die here really embarrassing last time? But yeah, as we discussed previously, this is probably the least visually appealing stage in these games. As the color scheme is a little bit one-sided. These enemies are good for gathering drops. It's Blue Yuka. Ah, goddammit, she got me. She even look like Yuka? I don't know why I called her that. So gotta be ready. The bomb! It's an extra bomb. I have a prediction that I need to retry this. But I'm not gonna give up yet, because I want some experience in the following bosses, as far as I can get. Actually, the game lets you to play until the end, even if I get a game over, because it just gives you a bad ending if you need to use continues. So I probably should practice all of the bosses, even if I get a game over. Be this part that I have bad memories of, because this gets a little bit heated for an ice stage. I dodged a huge pile of items and I decided to pick up the singular one. Yeah, when it comes to stages, this one is longer and more dangerous than anyone before it, which makes sense for stage 4. An extent, which is wonderful. Oof. The previous bullets in this one aren't very difficult so far. This pit is pretty cool looking. And yeah, these two, it's also a difficult boss fight at the end. Difficult two-face boss. Once again, I'm not gonna exactly plan who am I gonna kill first. Like, it shall be the one it is. But I am kinda aiming at Judas to get a potentially easier second phase. Ooh, oh, they home. Here's where I do my tricks with the lasers. I'm still not sure what's been going on with that, like, me going almost through the laser. I can't, like, follow it with my eyes. Like, I'm going through the laser. It feels to me that I do it just in time. Okay, so the trick with those, I actually thought about that attack between the streams. Like, how it follows you is that you need to move diagonally. Okay, I got the target I wanted. What a shit pattern. I mean, that's really easy. I'm digging blood out of my own nose, which is a direct translate the Finnish idiom when you make yourself, put yourself into a situation where you are gonna get hurt. Yeah, I can see why they call her the easy one. And I don't know why I can't shut up. Little chaotic. Last a bit. So last quite a while. Oh, I was about to say that any moment now I'm gonna lose my focus. needless bomb. Been fighting for so long, I kind of want to break. That's what bombs give you. Oof. 2 lives are not gonna be enough. But I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm gonna give this the best I can. My memory of this level is that it brings every enemy in the game against you, or at least like all kinds of battle at the same time. Maybe they aren't repeated enemies, but yeah, the boss is gonna be the sword maid, who is definitely a challenge. I wonder now, did I increase my amount of starting lives with this one? I actually might have forgot to do that. Just realized. And I wish I did forget to do it, because that's gonna... No, I'm getting the horrible point penalty. Yeah, like it's something that saves. So no, I can't really make this much easier for myself. Except turning the game on easy mode, which I am not gonna do. As a real gamer, I should be playing a lunatic. Definitely not an easy. When I was in high school, for art class, we had to do like acrylic painting. I drew a painting with like 2 faces, like abstract faces facing each other, kind of like this background. And we also had to write like what hidden meanings or like subtext there is in the painting. And I wrote some absolute bullshit. Like as a pseudo-intellectual that I could write as a 16-year-old. And I got really good grades for it. That I won't get a good grade for. This is the part I was telling you about. Everything being thrown at you. Okay then, here's the travel agency revelation. Lady Shinki and Yumeko is the problematic one for now. I remember her actually being kind of more difficult than Lady Shinki herself. Barely. Let's use the bomb. I don't want to come back from that corner. How about the phase change? Our attack pattern change? There we go. Thank you. I drove straight into that one. I kind of panicked, I have to admit. Yeah, okay, I lost my... I lost it. I lost it. I just can't handle this fight. It's a shame. This is a harder fight than anything in 4. Maybe not Marisa, but... I mean, Reemu. Yeah, you can't unfollow me hard enough for that one. I need to find a better way to deal with that than just to put myself into a corner. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm gonna practice this until the end, despite being on the path to the bad ending now. Maybe I can see the difficult attack again and sort of analyze it. Well, that one is easy. Alright, so one continued use doesn't decrease your score that much. It just removes your chance for a good ending. And right now that is my goal, instead of any kind of score. I'm gonna retry this tonight. But as an intermission, I'm gonna play the animation that Doc sent me. That's surprisingly easy. Yeah, this is the really short final stage. Let's see if she actually is easier than Yumeko. If I did needless and annoying localization of Yumeko, like she could be dreamy. Okay, the start of the battle is nothing special. Or is it that I don't have any pressure anymore? Maybe that's why I'm playing better. Okay, that pattern really is nothing too bad. Okay, so big and small bullets. I think doing just like small movements with focus on is the way to deal with this. Like, they are far apart enough that they retain some paths between them. Those sort of like attacks are like a psychological test to me. Like, you just gotta keep your focus for longer than I'm good at doing so. Okay, so that's dealing with squigglies, which I managed to deal with for a while. I think I couldn't do anything with those last time, I just died and died. But now with the, I realized diagonal movements, it makes them much more manageable. In this one, I really don't like the purple orbs. Something about them coming in between the shots is too much for me. Yeah, here, the middle of the arena is sort of left as dodging space for you. It's like a fancy way to give you a small amount of space to move in. But I feel like this is a bit of a feint. It's actually not that bad. It really keeps on going for a while. Like, does she do this until the end of the fight? Not quite. Never mind. She's still doing it. Okay, not at the very end. For the last pattern, she gives you this, which is... There's a lot of bullets, but there's also, like, clear gaps in it. Until there isn't. Alright, so bad ending once again. I'm gonna give this one more try though. If I played as Yuka, I could at least get some new dialogue, but I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. Playing a character I'm potentially worst with. Maybe I should play as Yuka. Because I'm not gonna beat this anyway. I'm now being negative and hopeless. Hopeless is the wrong word. Like, hopeless means that there is no hope for somebody, but I'm the one who should be feeling the hope. So, the opposite of hopeful is not hopeless. Opposite of hopeful would be pessimistic, maybe. And that's what I'm kind of feeling here. Because Yumeko is so difficult that I don't know if I can beat her without dying many times. Okay, so nice credits, but we're gonna see something else now. I'm just gonna open it from here. And a second more, I need to show it on stream. Little bit large still. Here we go. It's the fairy. Is this Marisa? I think it might be the vampire. I don't know. That they are all beautiful in their unique ways. I'm so serious about doing this dance. Oh yeah, Cerno, yeah. Oh, they're the bad guys. Okay, I see. Yeah, Rumia, yeah, that's the vampire. I'm getting intimidated by them. Is this one of the like rare male characters? Is this bug? I'm not sure. And in this video it's kind of hard to tell for certain reasons. Good. I learned about the characters. I'm much more civilized now. Nope, no need for that. Okay, that was our vacation, the break, until the next bout of suckage. And yeah, I decided that I'm gonna play as Yuka. She's cool, I like her. And I want to see some new dialogue. There's no way to skip the credits. Just reopen the game though, that might be faster. Oh, Taka's still helping. It's pretty much the same people in the credits, or the special thanks. Oh, hey, but what sort of evaluation do I get? Would it be a new one? Okay, no SS this time either. Okay. I don't even want to write my name. Alright, Beauty of Everlasting Darkness. Yuka Kazami. She just floats. Where's her parasol? Hopefully she's gonna be roughly as good as the others. Maybe there's not gonna be a huge difference. We'll see. I think the manual mentioned that she's good at like dealing with random enemies. But also, in the previous stream a viewer said that that's bullshit. That's a bad description of her skills. But yeah, according to that viewer, Nima is supposed to be the strongest character. If I can't beat these on the stream, before going to Touhou 6, I'm gonna practice and beat these off stream. And maybe put that on a videotape and show it to you. I have nothing against playing more of these on stream, but I have so many games that I want to play that I can't get stuck on this one for too long. I think it's better to still like stream new games other than the ones I've already played. Although I just decided to play until the true ending of 9 Souls. Even though I could say that I got an ending, it's enough. But I think there's gonna be enough new content there to make it worthwhile for playing and viewing. Alright, good night, Duck. Thanks for being here. And yeah, congratulations for having a good sleep schedule, because I still don't have one. I'm still in summer mode. But next week, University starts for me, so I need to do some fixing. Or I can suffer. Maybe I'll choose that. Oh, it's been 4 years since you had the sleeping schedule. For me, it just disappears for summer and like winter vacation. You know, Christmas break. I'm gonna try again. That was not a good performance. I want to keep up some hope until like level 4, and I won't be able to do that if I die in the first stage. When I need to fix my sleeping schedule, I just need to like stay up one whole night. That usually fixes it, like for a while at least. I'm good at staying up. It doesn't make me like a zombie for the next day if I don't sleep. For that, I need to stay up for 2 nights, which I've done for a game jam a couple of times. I wonder what age I need to be to lose that ability. I think it is something that gets worse with age. Like compared to when I was health after a while. That was something I think about too much. Oh, hello, Super Cream. Welcome. This is my attempt at beating Touhou 5 on 1cc. And it is very fun. I am just rather bad at it. No, when you're old and you do something hazardous for health, you can just think that I'm gonna die soon anyway. Oh, this is horrible advice. Don't listen to me. But what I care about the most right now is that Yuka doesn't die. So I'm gonna do my best with that. Yeah, night duck. Pardon yourself playing Yuka? Oh, I don't know how Yuka plays. It's my first time playing as her. I just want to try a new character to see if a new dialogue. Because I have now completed the game with Reemu and Mima. And both times... Oh, Marisa too. On all 3 times I got in a bad ending because I had to use a credit. Even despite playing with like extended lives. So I made a decision that if I'm gonna play this for the 4th time, at least I'm gonna play a new character. Let's see how much worse she is in general then. I think it's weird that Yuka, who just shot at me with giant lasers during the last game's final boss, is now a weak character. Something smells weak. Could it be you? What's that supposed to mean? Told you. You could definitely do the worst. Okay. I think the biggest problem for me is though like general dodging. I can't use any of the characters like super effectively. But Sarah has to be easy, right? Like she's one of the weakest bosses. Maybe. Anyway, you're in my way. That's because I'm supposed to be. I'm reading this so weirdly. You certainly got guts. I'll kill you instantly. Go ahead and try. Also, we just talked about sleeping schedules. I think Yuka's a very topical character for that topic. Do I know about focus? Yes I do. For that, I'm also not very good at using it. But you can see me using it here. I don't tend to use it for anything else than bosses, which is just the like unoptimal gameplay I was talking about. I think my problem with the focus is that when I start using it, I kinda get in the mode like, you know, pressing B while playing Super Mario Bros. I just keep it down for the whole game, even though the effects are opposites. Super Mario Bros. 2 is another game I tried to beat on the stream a couple of times, and I've never been able to. Although I sort of did like a challenge run where I can't use warp pipes, so I made that maybe more difficult than it would have needed to be. Anyway, that's completely past the point now. Oops, that ended up taking a long time. Could it be that your shots are kinda weak? You didn't kill me instantly. Like a wall button or an inverse run. Oh, you think it's good to use it all the time? Maybe it should be on, like, most of the time. Or what is your view on it? I think this stage has become one of my favorites. Like, both visuals and the music in this game. This game doesn't have a bad apple, like a timeless masterpiece of a background track. But this is still like really good stuff. Or could it be that bad apple is just like a meme value? Maybe any track can be made as famous if it's spammed enough. Ah! Okay, here's the weird angel. Yuka shots don't have any sort of homing value to them. The bomb. Like, she shoots kind of wide, but her shots are weak and don't home. So yeah, I can see her being the black sheep of the group when it comes to shooting ability. Okay, holding down focus should be default mode. I think that's a good way to think about it, because then like letting go of it is like doing a bigger sweep, like a riskier move. Like collecting points, for example. I'm gonna try to aim to make that my playstyle. So this boss should be pretty easy too. I died here last time. But hopefully I'm gonna play better next time. Or this time, I mean. Here we are! Oh my, who might you be? Ah, what should I do? This is first contact. She's an alien? I guess we're in space, so she kinda is an alien. Am I an alien or something? How many Touhous have I played so far? I've been playing from 1 to 5. I'm like revisiting a couple of games tonight, because like I said, I haven't been able to get a good ending on this so far. And when I complete this, I'm gonna move on to 6 in the near future. I'm trying to play the series in order. Well, you're from Makai, right? For some reason, I already don't like you. You don't like me, so I'll do this. Right now in my schedule, I'm trying to play a little bit Touhou every week or two. But although, like I've also been talking here tonight, University starts for me next week. But I'll try to still keep up streaming while that is happening. Although this is just a hobby for me. Like, I'm not financing myself with this, luckily. Ow! Fuck! I died to the laser again! Oh, fuck me. Well, now I just need to make sure I don't die again. I'm depressed. I was so focused on like using focus mode that I forgot about bombs for a minute. The hell? I'm now wondering, should I keep practicing or should I restart and try again with a better character? Or maybe I'm just gonna play through this with Yuka now. Do you know about your bomb punishing? No, that doesn't sound familiar. Is there some like mechanic? Like a detail of how bombs act? Well, off to Makai. I was no match for her. Actually were quite the match. I don't know what needs to happen here that I will feel any kind of hope again. But I'm gonna take this as practice. The game tells you to spruce up your skills if you don't get a good ending. So maybe what I should focus on now is to get like a more of a baseline habit of using focus mode. I'm sure that many of my random mistakes are from just like moving too fast and making much of a bigger sweep than I was planning to. Like I said a couple of times that I just drove myself into that bullet, and that's always been me doing like a bigger move than I was thinking about. Well, now they are driving me to the wall. It's really so much more exact to move around while keeping on focus mode. Here I want to reposition on this side. Okay, let's see about bomb punishing. I'm gonna read that when I get to the boss and there's a bit of a pause. I wonder if I play more of these games, am I ever gonna get better at them? Oh, I kinda missed there being a bullet there and I almost went into it. I wonder if you can go like in between these like thin bullets like this. Probably not. It's probably just a graphic. One up! Let's see, when you are hit, your bomb count is always reset back to starting amount. Oh yeah, that I noticed. So yeah, I actually managed to beat 4 tonight on 1cc, but 6 lives. And it was like largely thanks to me using bombs much more smarter than before. But for the previous boss, I somehow like forgot all about bombs. I really don't know what happened there. Guess I was just distracted for some reason. But yeah, this is salvageable in the way that it always is in an arcade game like this, just from playing better. Yuka's like a white fan of bullets, kinda looks nice. But it would be cool if she received like another clone of her at max power, just like the last boss in the previous game. Oh my, this is pretty invigorating. You're gone far enough. You're the one causing all the fuss around here, aren't you? That's right. What did you come here for? I wish you would quiet down a little. I came to play, of course. You'll just be getting in the way if you play here. Just go back to where you came from. I think that's like a very serious character and a very carefree character interacting here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Fine. Unfortunately, well, not really. This is goodbye. Oh, so you want to play with me? I'm so happy. Let's see how happy I'll be after this fight. Okay, just like last time, it doesn't feel that bad at the start. But I'm definitely doing less damage than I was doing while playing as Remu, because her homing shots were hitting the boss all the time here. I can't really go behind the mirror. I pressed the bomb button, but it was like a couple of frames too late. I felt the hit coming, but my reflexes let me down. That actually was my first bomb as Yuke. I really failed at using them properly. Like a shot. Then, oh, I should just like stop shooting it. Could that be it? Like, if I shoot less during the mirror, maybe I'm getting shot at less. Oh, I didn't realize that. Thanks for mentioning it. Yeah, okay, it's a big difference. Okay, I feel that I can do Alice much better in the future, knowing that. A huge difference. Oh. I'll get a life for the one I lost. This time at least use all my bombs. Yeah, perhaps the part I feared the most about this boss is now solved. That's a good feeling. Well, on to the next. I think I have one less life here compared to last time. And this is a much more difficult stage than the previous ones. And you could try using vertical space. Oh yeah, I used it way too little. When you see your opponent move up, you just aggressively take it. I think how the bullet patterns are programmed, they like actually leave the top half of the screen more in peace sometimes. I know it's like a shmup beginner mistake to move at the bottom, but yeah, it's a common mistake for a reason. Just feels like safe to, on some primal level to be far away from the enemies. But yeah, for example there, I like use the worst possible spot to dodge the bullets when I'm at the bottom. And when I'm just a little bit higher, there's already more space. Have you completed many Touhou games? Super Cream. You recheck your name. I'm fearing to move my eyes away from the screen. That's also a habit I need to work on while playing this game, that I tend to glance at chat very often. Yeah, I just asked that, have you completed many Touhou games? Maybe all of them? You seem knowledgeable about the series? Okay, I am sucking once again. But I already kinda gave up on this try. I'm gonna do a real one after this one. The biggest thing I can improve on next try is just using bombs better. The thing I've been talking about the whole day. You have one-shotted all of them. I was kinda expecting something like that. but that is... Oh, you have lunatic ones, is it this? Yeah, I can see that being like a different performance compared to just like a normal one CCing something. And I wouldn't be surprised if like Touhou fans don't even consider playing with 6 lives, a true 1cc. But the game lets me have a good ending while doing that, so that's enough for me for now. I saw a YouTube video about a PC-98 RPG just yesterday. Record of Lodoss War, which was like a popular RPG for the computer. But it ran like surprisingly bad compared to how like really well this game runs. But that was an 80s game, while this is 96, like this is the very end of PC-98, which got multiple hardware upgrades. But I've been in general, like, I've been surprised by how smooth these games are. But my impression of, like, 90s Japanese computers was that it's gonna be really choppy. Like, 90s non-Japanese computers are that too. But none of that in these games. Everyone is a little too weak. I wonder if there's anyone stronger around. Oh, like me? Welcome, guest from another world. Are you actually strong? Well, we'll be opponents. Oh, you have played real hardware. Oh, that is like something to strive for as a Touhou fan. But yeah, I didn't even consider that this is like it runs smooth on emulation. I think these are just like well optimized games. I see, both of you at once? This might be interesting. Well, that all depends on how strong you are. Of course, I hope it's interesting. Which phase do you prefer? Aesthetically, I like mice, but difficulty-wise, I like... Oh, you think mice easy? I was about to say that Yuki is her name, right? Is easier, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, why don't you give it a try? Hi, let's get her. I don't tend to like go for any specific second phase. I'm just gonna see like which one I end up getting. Oh yeah, that follows you. It's like a really nice diagonal path through them when you fair enough. Oh, that was my mistake. I took a look at chat and didn't focus on the game. Which sounds like, come on, you distracted me, but no, that's never it. It's my choice to take a look there. How many lives do I have? Not many, right? Yeah, one extra life. Oh, we got Mai this time. I don't have to deal with the big bullets that block your shots with Mai. Well, let's see how it goes. I also prefer Mai's music. This might be my favorite single track in all of Touhou 5. These sort of trip me up, but I just gotta move higher. Being stuck at the bottom is kind of what killed me. Oh, this is a fun pattern. I forgot that mine has this. I decided to go into the laser. Okay, I'm gonna start my final try of Touhou 5 tonight from the start with a different character. Do you have any characters to recommend? I'm a bad player, as you can see. Well, which character do you think I would have the most chance to win the game? Beyond recovery. Holy shit. I think I got even worse evolution than last time. Mima, yeah, I was thinking the same. I had a pretty good try as Mima last time. Best by far. Okay, let's go with Mima then. The rest of the series, you should get used to playing with default lives. I think one reason why I'm making this easier for myself is that I'm playing like multiple games per stream. When I start Touhou 6, I'm gonna play just one game per stream. And I think that's gonna encourage me to not increase the lives. Even if that, like, is that even possible in 6 anymore? And before I start 6, I'm gonna also practice playing these off stream. But yeah, one more try with Mima, and then we'll find out if I can beat this game tonight or not. 10 is the first can remove that feature. Okay, so starting to like get myself off of using max life at 6 sounds like a good idea then. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go with my 6 lives. If I have to do this by myself, like off stream, complete this game, I'm gonna do my best to do it on 3 lives. Or where the starting amount is. And I will show video proof that I did it, even if I don't do it live. As if anybody's interested, but I gotta keep up my integrity. Yeah, I can already feel how much more powerful Mima is. Like, her shots are a lot like Marisa's lasers in 2. I mean 4. Like, for a moment it felt to me that Touhou 2 is 1, 4 is 2, this is 3, because these are the first 3 like shmup games. 3 is kinda like a shmup, but a weird one. 3 is really fun, and had a super charming story. Do you think it's Touhou 3? Probably your favorite? I wouldn't call it my favorite, but I really enjoy playing it, and it was definitely easier than these. That I got on my first try. Maybe what I didn't like about 3, and this is completely subjective, I felt that it was a lot down to luck. Like how difficult the fight was. Like sometimes the enemies dodge everything, and sometimes they just suddenly killed themselves. Zoon's favorite? Oh, sold the least? Is that the reason why Zoon didn't make any more versus games? That would be a shame. Because when I was playing 3, I told the people in chat how nice it would be like to get the new game of this style and expand the ideas. But I guess it's not what most people want. I wonder how I'm gonna see these like PC-98 games after I played the Windows ones. Like, are these gonna start feeling archaic or something? My assumptions were that these are gonna be much more simple and much less fun than they actually are. Like I said at the start of my first stream, I thought the series was actually gonna get like really good at 6. But no, it's pretty good from the start. Although 1 is definitely the weakest. But it's a bad either. It's kind of fun to see the Remu, like karate moves, kicking the ball around. Not karate at all, but anyway, like she's almost like a martial artist in that one. Already Mima's shots are like drilling into the enemy. Now I'm not shooting her. I gotta adjust my position a bit. Oh, I'm getting stuck at the bottom again. I gotta stop doing that. it is like I feel weirdly safe when I'm at the bottom and I have to do like tiny movements between bullets. But I know in practice it just means I'm gonna die soon. At least I once again died to her. That is positive. Okay, I'm gonna mentally prepare myself to use bombs in the next stage if I have to. Like, this shouldn't be a difficult stage. It might not be something I need to say aloud, or should say aloud. Always feel like I jinx myself saying stuff like that. I see the message. Think about once using Touhou 3, you shouldn't be trying to kill your opponent. They exist in two modes, dodge everything perfectly mode and run into the nearest bullet mode. Yeah, it seemed to be programmed like that. I couldn't follow it, but some people in the chat said that the enemies like acted that way. They will switch modes after a set amount of time in each round, so your only goal should be survive and scoring. Yeah, when you like attempt scoring, I think my like criticism of the game is gonna kind of disappear. Like, I approached the game in the way that I just wanted to win. And on some rounds, it happened like really quickly, and some rounds, like, they seem to stay in don't get hit mode for a long time. And again, I played the game only once, so I can't really claim to have much knowledge or experience with it. But yeah, my main thought of it was that I had a lot of fun playing it. Time increase with each stage. I think it was the penultimate boss where my first try was like, I was alive for a long time and she took no damage, or like 1 or 2 hits. But then on my second try against her, it was like no trouble at all. That's mainly what left the impression I'm talking about. But it is kind of fun, like retro way to program enemy AI, to have them have modes like that. Getting some pickups, not as many as I should maybe, but... time decreases with each time you lose. Oh, that explains it. That is what happened to me then. So it wasn't down to luck at all, but the variable changing while I lost. Okay, then I was simply wrong about the game then. There are some games where the enemy AI is really randomized, where I thought like that was the case with that game too, but no, I just lack knowledge. Thanks you for rectifying me. Okay, here's once again Louise. Louise's lasers are what get me way too often. Maybe this time I can be more successful. I'm trying to not be stuck at the bottom. It's the scary lasers. It's something about them being seemingly easy to dodge. What makes me get hit by them, like, I think about them like this is the easy attack, and then I get hit. There we go, Louis one shot. I mean, one way I didn't die. Oof. Combo system, I guess you mean 3 still. I didn't really understand it in 3. It was kind of fun also how 3 has a little bit more like a cutesy aesthetic with the enemies. The lasers, don't look at them, just make sure you're directly below Louise. And then slightly to the left or right. Oh, that's a good hint. Yeah, that sort of takes, like, that sort of insight removes things to consider from a fight. which is significant in making it easier to clear. I'll try to keep that in mind in case I need to try this again, which is highly likely. Okay, now I used vertical space to dodge, something I would have just bombed before. And even there, like, I could escape that pattern instead of getting stuck at the bottom. Now I'm moving a bit too recklessly. This is where Mima's power really shows that I can destroy some of these enemies before they fire anything at me. Like, offense is the best defense in a shmup game. It is Ikaruga, where you have literally defensive options other than bombs. I think that's one reason that makes Ikaruga a bit more mainstream compared to pretty much any other shmup in existence. Maybe Parodius is also kind of popular, like people play it because it's funny, not only because it's shmup gameplay. They were one of the first I emulated, because I just wanted to see the wackiness. Okay, I'm ready to use bombs if it seems dangerous. Didn't do last time. Oh, good. That went well. And didn't dodge the one-up this time either. Yeah, like when you learn some tricks about patterns, like a certain save spot or a rule you can follow, you can then like switch your focus on dodging the more random patterns. I think in the design there's like a really good mix of random and determined. I would be really interested in hearing like how does Zun design the enemy bullet patterns. The closest thing I've seen to that is the Undertale Yellow art book, like an Undertale fan game, where they explain how they designed the boss attack patterns. And definitely that is not the only way to do it, but they explained like one way to approach it. Hey, thanks for being here, and thanks for many good hints. Hopefully I'll see you someday again, maybe when I play some future Touhou games. But here's Alice again, with her pastoral background. And maybe the most major gain of information has happened with Alice. When it comes to the mirror. It's so much easier. Okay, I get kinda scared, so better to bomb. Bend again, nice. Oh! Does the mirror breaking hurt her? It looked like a little bit like it. Whoa! Now I'm out of bombs. And then I drive into the fairy. God damn it! I dodged that horrible attack, and then I pretty much chose to die. You know, if I can keep it at one death at Alice, which I could, I think that's a pretty good success. 6 lives. Much better than last time. Much more better. Like literally double. I am playing a much better character, but I think I also learned a few things. I'm trying to keep the screen clear as long as I can. Sometimes, every now and then, I read the turn character in the points as a one-up. No, one-ups are bright blue. And yeah, like we discovered last time, one-ups are also not random. They are completely determined in this game. Okay, I lost the war of the left side. That would have just ended there, I think, but I wanted to be sure. Like, I've been able to keep up lives. Keep doing so. There is this Angel Bitch. Horrible name for her. Random ass patterns. At least she gives me a bonus. I'm trying to focus not to take like embarrassing hits from random will-o-wisps. Alright, is it soon time for the duo? And yeah, maybe I changed my mind about mice fight being harder. It has a couple of scary things about it. But overall, it's like maybe they are about the same difficult and it's more subjective. Which one like fits your playstyle better? Or like more like which one doesn't fit it. Drops. Drops, once again, I think it's like online game terminology, which I don't like to use. I think like online game analysis has brought negative things to game design. Like, people tend to analyze multiplayer games with much more scrutiny than single player games, because well, the challenge of playing against humans is of course much more complex than the challenge of playing against the predetermined AI. But I think following that sort of stuff also leads to over-analyzing single-player design and trying to make that like overly balanced and having things like gameplay loops, which I think are like horribly formulaic things to bring from online games to elsewhere. I like my video games most when they are the least formulaic. It's why I like Final Fantasy series. Like, gameplay-wise, those games are definitely nothing special in the realm of RPGs. They are even below average, I would say. But they have like a great varied pacing where they don't settle into a like a very set rhythm, unlike most RPGs. Just touching on the pacing talk that we had last time. Oh, okay, focus mode dodging laser is obviously too slow. Now they just pupil. Oh, what? I'm losing lives. Like rain. I go as far as to say that this run went well until this point. Maybe I distracted myself with talking about something besides the point. Right, we got my. The second attack was something kind of nasty. Yeah, it's diagonal bullets. That's okay. That way to dodge them worked fine. Setting a bullet curtain. I wonder Zoom came up with the term dammaku, or is that something that people called like bullet heavy shmup games before it too? Did it? Okay, I was taken off the right path there. Please die. Okay. 3 lives. Not great, but better than 2. Better than 1. I think with practice I could do Yuki and Mai flawlessly. But Yumeko is somebody whom simple practice might not be enough. I think I just need to use a lot of bombs on her. Okay, that sort of thing should simply never happen. And it didn't happen this round before that. I have to say that I was distracted by something. I'm gonna take care of the distraction now. And I'll be back very soon, because I don't want that on my mind when I try to perform the best I can. Past a minute. Alright, back to the game. Do I have any hope left? Should I keep struggling? I will keep struggling. Oof. Ah, right on path of those. High score entry, yay! Okay. Ah, okay, there goes the hope. I was teetering the line, but what I would want for a try where I actually beat this would be the duo fight that goes much better. Yeah, I think it's a wrap for tonight. I'm gonna practice Yumeko a bit, but I think I've already given the best I can tonight. I'm just kidding. There's something out of game right now that also takes my attention a bit. That's gonna be my excuse. I will beat this game. And I will, like I said, record it. I am on my way to mastery. It's just for this game wasn't... Tonight was not it. But at least I got my good ending on 4. Yeah, this is I talk about retro suffering, losing mojo. I think I've used that up for the night. That this started well. When it started downtrending, I really felt that. And this is about as long as I plan to stream tonight. 2 is a distant hope, because I thought at best I would be able to like do 1 run of 4 and 5 and then go to 2. But that's not how it ended up going. I learned a lot. I think I have an on path to improvement because I know some very important tricks that thanks to Super Extreme. Like that one person appearing in chat is gonna be a big help for my future progress. This is about what I thought would happen. Like me beating 1 game and failing the other. I can now pretty safely say that 5 is more difficult than 4 because of the... There's more difficult bosses in 5, it's simply that. Overall, I think 5 is a little bit more tightly designed than 4. Like the bosses that are here are really, really good, but they are just kind of demanding. It's so nice how many sort of tricks you can learn to make them easier. Good games. Hopefully 6 soon. For the end, who should I draw? I think I'm gonna try to draw Yuka, who I can draw from memory, by the way. I'm gonna need a little bit of reference that I can take a glance at and then draw her. I also want that Touhou 4 design and not any more modern design. Yeah, I want her pose when she's holding the parasol out. Any pictures of it? I think I'm gonna take a look at my own stream and get a glance at the pose. I have an idea how to do an interpretation on it. Yes, Lotus Land story in my previous stream. Yeah, there we go, there we go. There she is. The problem is that she's filled with bullets all the time. Okay, now I got a good look. So, he has like her hair on her face. This. Whatever these are called. Okay, and I'm gonna make her extra crazy. I already revealed my concept here. He needs definitely more hair. Like she has a very long hair and should look long. Very much to a thick neck. How much detail should I draw her outfit? Draw a little bit of detail there. Is this sort of I don't know what to call this. Then he has a vest, interestingly. Like these really are like doll's clothes for the most part. Just like the meme I kept posting the first stream claims that these are random eBay posting for doll's clothes is what these are based on. I don't know how true that is. Hello, next did the stream start? Stream is about to end. But you are just in time to see my drawing. And then I think she has like this sort of ruffle on her. So these are not fingers, that's just part of the sleeve. Then the sausages. And here is her hand at what this, like she's holding a gun. How do you hold a gun? I'm gonna do the Touhou way here and not just not worry about it. Oh, she has a like finger here. Look right. Let's make her have some sort of like trigger discipline. This doesn't really sell the idea that she's holding a gun. I need to improve this somewhat. Overall, if it was a little bit higher, closer to a right position to hold it, then it should be a little bit larger. Okay, I think we are in the way of victory. Nice. Then I think she's wearing some kind of pants. Oh, is it a skirt? I'm not sure. I'm gonna make it like this sort of white pants. What did I try to draw here? Oh, I guess her hair. Nice. Gonna make some hair like stand out because she's crazy. And then we need some colors. This always happens. Like this is the heart and soul of MS Paint. Just red, the vest. And then her shirt is pink. This part pink too. This tie is yellow, or now she's like an Undertale character or Simpson. Darkness. Then I need the skin hue for the last, which Program definitely doesn't have by default. I also want to add some of this checker pattern here. Nice. On her vest too. Okay, and then I need the a little bit too like she's supposed to be very, very pale. I think she is almost this pale. And this was supposed to be a shadow. Here. Yeah, she's casting gun. Okay. Like she discovered that she isn't very powerful in Touhou 5, so she upped her equipment. With that, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you more success tonight. There was one success, a success. But there will be more triumphs later in this week. I'm gonna be away tomorrow, but after that, streams will continue. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Good night. Bye bye.